Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Pavlova with fresh fruit, a classic dessert recipe. Pavlova is a classic dessert that's been a favorite for years. It originated in Australia and New Zealand, and its popularity has grown worldwide. The story goes that it was named after a Russian ballerina, Anna Pavlova, who toured these countries in the 1920s. Today, pavlova is a staple at many gatherings, especially during the summer months when fresh fruit is plentiful. It's a simple yet impressive dessert that consists of a crispy meringue base topped with whipped cream and a variety of fruits, like strawberries, blueberries and kiwis. What makes pavlova so special is its perfect balance of textures and flavors. The crunch of the meringue, the sweetness of the cream, and the tanginess of the fruit all come together to create a truly delicious treat. What is pavlova? Pavlova is a classic dessert that's all about balance and harmony. You've got your crispy meringue base, your fluffy whipped cream, and your sweet and tangy fresh fruit all coming together to create a truly delicious treat. So, what makes pavlova so special? Let's break it down. The traditional ingredients of pavlova include a meringue base made from egg whites and sugar, topped with whipped cream and a variety of fresh fruits such as strawberries, blueberries, and kiwis. The texture of pavlova is crunchy on the outside and soft on the inside, while the taste is sweet and tangy. When you take a bite of pavlova, the crunch of the meringue base gives way to the fluffy whipped cream and the sweetness of the fresh fruit. It's a match made in heaven. Meringue base. The meringue base is the foundation of a great pavlova. You want it to be crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. To achieve this, it's all about getting the right consistency when you're whipping up your egg whites and sugar. If you overbeat, you'll end up with a meringue that's too dense and chewy. On the other hand, if you underbeat, it'll be too soft and won't hold its shape. Here are some tips for getting it just right. Make sure your egg whites are at room temperature before you start whipping. Use a pinch of salt to help stabilize the egg whites. Don't overbake, you want the meringue to be lightly golden brown. Let it cool completely before topping it with whipped cream and fruit. Whipped cream and fruit topping. The whipped cream and fruit topping is where you can really get creative with your pavlova. You can use any combination of fresh fruits you like, from classic strawberries and blueberries to more exotic options like kiwis and passion fruit. The key is to choose fruits that are in season and at their peak ripeness. When it comes to whipping your cream, you want it to be light and fluffy but still hold its shape. You can add a bit of sugar to taste, but don't overdo it. You want the sweetness of the fruit to shine through. Some popular fruit combinations for pavlova include strawberries and blueberries for a classic look and taste, kiwis and pineapple for a tropical twist, raspberries and blackberries for a sweet tart flavor combination, peaches and apricots for a sweet and juicy twist. The possibilities are endless, so don't be afraid to experiment and find your favorite combination. Get creative, and let your personal taste guide you when selecting the fruit. Choosing the right fruit. When it comes to choosing the right fruit for your pavlova, the options can be overwhelming. You want a combination that's both visually appealing and delicious. So, where do you start? Think about the flavors and textures you want to combine. Do you like sweet and tangy, or do you prefer a mix of soft and crunchy? Consider the time of year and what's in season. Fresh, seasonal fruit is always the best choice, as it's guaranteed to be sweet and full of flavor. Seasonal fruit options. Using seasonal fruits is a great way to ensure your pavlova is always fresh and flavorful. Imagine a winter pavlova topped with juicy citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits, or a summer pavlova loaded with sweet berries like strawberries and blueberries. Some other seasonal fruits you might consider include spring, kiwis, strawberries, and pineapples. Summer, stone fruits like peaches and nectarines, as well as berries and melons. Autumn, apples, pears, and quince. Winter, citrus fruits, pomegranates, and kumquats. The benefits of using seasonal fruits are numerous. For one, they're often cheaper than out-of-season fruits. They're also more likely to be locally grown, which means they'll be fresher and have a lower carbon footprint. Plus, using seasonal fruits will add some variety to your pavlova recipe, so you can try new flavors and combinations throughout the year. You can even experiment with pairing fruits in unexpected ways. Variations and creative twists. As you get comfortable with the traditional pavlova recipe, you might start to wonder how you can put your own spin on this classic dessert. The good news is that pavlova is a versatile canvas just waiting for your creativity. You can play around with different flavors, textures, and ingredients to create unique and delicious variations that will impress your friends and family. So, what are some ways you can innovate the traditional pavlova recipe? That's it for part 1. We've got our meringue ready to go, but stay tuned for part 2 where we'll top it off with whipped cream and those beautiful fresh fruits. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.